Uh, it's been a while since I streamed on this channel. I want to get back into YouTube shape. So every once in a while, I would say, I will never tell people to do, but to turn on your notifications and listen to the soothing sounds of Zobi 70's words hitting your earlobe. It'll go to your earlobe. It'll get ingested into your bloodstreams. Sometimes you might not like what Zobi 70 is saying, but I just feel like what Zobi 70 says needs to be said. Sometimes you go, I don't want to hear this shit that Zobi 70's got to say, but something deep down in your spirit and your soul says, you know what, I need to listen to this. So yes, I got to get back into YouTube shape. I got to get back into ranting and raving shape. I feel like we all know I'm the best. There's no doubt about that. You know, before I started doing YouTube, I said I wanted to be the best, but that was before 2008 and things of that such. After 2008, being the best just isn't good enough anymore. When you see channels like PewDiePie and things of that such, and no shot at PewDiePie, but just being the best doesn't mean anything anymore. But like I said, I need to come back and start doing these YouTube videos regularly, spitting out knowledge and information that I believe that I see that's going on in gaming. My record is still undefeated. Everything I've ever predicted on this channel or anybody else's channel, I've been 100% correct. Still waiting for that day where I could just finally be wrong about something. When that day comes, and that will be my official retirement. Today, I'm going to make a prediction that I feel is right in my bones that needs to be spread amongst the community. Today, as we speak, I believe the Xbox One. People are going to think I'm a fanboy and things of that such. No, I'm a diehard PlayStation fan. I've been a PlayStation One fan. That's when I first got into the brand. Was the PlayStation One? The PlayStation One is what made me an official, I would say, gamer. Before I really didn't like gaming. I thought it was real fugazi. I would prefer to play with my action figures. I would prefer to, talk on the phone with the young girls of my school and things of that such. Not until the PlayStation One came out, and I would sit there and I would play the Resident Evils. I would play the Xenogears. I would play the Final Fantasy Sevens, and I would play all types of kooky and quirky games on the PlayStation One. Parameter Rappers, Ridge Racer, Jade Cocoon, Front Mission 3. I mean, just the list goes on and on and on and on and on. For the PlayStation One. So if you ever hear me going off on the PlayStation, it's not because I'm some type of hater. It's not because I'm old, crusty, and dusty. I like saying old, crusty, and dusty. I got that from a millennial tranny. I got that from a millennial tranny. When I get me in trouble for saying tranny, I got that from a millennial transgender. It was a millennial transgender. They were doing a video. This is way off topic, but this, me. It was way off topic right now what I'm about to say, but it was a transgender that was mad because there's still people out there that aren't respecting the transgender as a gender, as a, you know what I mean? And the transgender came out and said, "It's old, crusty, dusty way of thinking." And I think that is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know what I mean? I think millennials take the biggest L for the millennial trannies. Anybody now? To me, millennial gamers are the Kingdom Hearts fans and things of that such. You know what I mean? Tales of anybody that gets sensitive over those type of games are millennial gamers to me. And I believe that millennial training is part of your generation. We never had that in our generation. I know in my age bracket, I'm considered a millennial as well, but I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm old school, Anyway, back on topic. I'm about to make another prediction that I feel like is 100% correct. And like I said, I'm a PlayStation fan, PlayStation guy, but I just noticed over the years the deterioration of PlayStation, and I feel like I'm the only one that has the balls to come out and say the PlayStation is not offering their fans quality games anymore. Uncharted 4 was a mess. God of War was a mess. Say what you want to say. The 10 out of 10s from Greg Miller and the Millennial reviewers, that's cute and quirky and things of that such. But come on. It's an embarrassment. The PlayStation 4 has been out for 5 or 6 years now, and they still haven't offered us quality games. Meanwhile, over there on the Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo fans are receiving games in the first 6 months. They're receiving the Mario Odysseys that have already sold over 10 million. They're receiving the Zelda Breath of the Wilds that have already sold over 10 million. They have received Splatoon 2, a brand new. Come on, you know, if those are old IPs, of course they're going to sell 10 million. I mean, they don't have anything new that's selling over 10 million. Splatoon 2 comes out, now it sells over 10 million. It's like, Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, we still don't even have over here at the PlayStation. We still don't have an exclusive that has reached over 10 million yet. Uncharted was able to do 9 million, but that was because it would sell at a discounted price with bundled PlayStation 4s. I still haven't seen God of War numbers yet. It's scary to me that I haven't seen God of War numbers yet. I remember when Uncharted 4 came out, it came out that Tuesday or Friday. That following Monday, we have received official numbers from PlayStation that the Uncharted franchise, Uncharted 4, has sold over 4 million in a couple of matter of days. Where are the God of War numbers? Listen, that's another rant for another day. Let's stick on point. Phil Spencer came out and he kind of gave us some type of cryptic tweet or cryptic text saying that he was going to be showing Japanese exclusives at this next E3. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up the article real quick. If I'm just shooting off at the mouth. Phil Spencer teases JRPGs on Xbox E3 stage and talks possibilities of Japanese exclusives. Wow. Teases JRPGs on Xbox, okay, and talks possibility of Japanese exclusives. Okay, I guess the possibility part is, I guess it's on Japan right now. I guess they're probably thinking, you know, we want to go multi-plat, you know. But I will say this. I will say this. If you know, because I'm just saying, people come be like, "Yo, Zoe, you said no." Let's listen to what I'm saying right now. If because right now I believe wholeheartedly, and I know it's going to sound crazy, but I think right now the Xbox One is just a better console than the PlayStation 4. I know that sounds crazy. What? Everybody on Twitter is saying that the PlayStation 4. I know. None of them is beating the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch, the handheld to home console experience, great exclusive games, great games. One of the greatest games of the past 10 years of Zelda Breath of the Wild is on that console. You know, the future of the Switch looks extremely bright. And we'll talk about the future of Switch, where it can scare me. We'll talk about that in a later date at another time. I'm objective, so I can give it to the Nintendo fanboys as well. I've been waiting to drop the rock bottom on the Nintendo fans. If as soon as I see something I don't like, Nintendo fans will receive it. Don't get it twisted. But right now, this is right now. I believe the Xbox One has the upper hand over the PlayStation 4. Why do I say that? Like I said, to me, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 are the same games. Yes, technically on paper, the PlayStation 4 has more AAA experiences. But let's keep it real. We haven't had a good AAA experience, and I want to say about wow, I want to say years. The AAA experience is dead. If you look at games like God of War and Uncharted 4, could you really say that the PlayStation 4 is better than the Xbox One with those two games alone? You have to be a complete fool. Gran Turismo's being outsold by another Forza game. I mean, let's keep it real. There's nothing, and I mean, there is nothing on the PlayStation 4. Nothing. Nothing. But if I want to say who has the more quality of games that I would prefer to play, I would say it would be on the Xbox One. That's why I say the Xbox One, to me, right now as we speak, is the better console than the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 has nothing, nothing to offer me. I don't even turn that piece of shit on. I don't like turning it on. I don't like looking at people on my friends list. I don't like anything about the PlayStation 4. I hate when I turn on and I play some type of shitty game and the PlayStation 4 is it sounds like I'm driving some type of jet or something. Everything about the PlayStation 4 experience is just horrible. I hate when I turn that mother flipper on and I go to look at my messages or my friends or anything like that, and it takes about 10 to 20 minutes for that thing to load up. It takes so long to load up. I said, forget it. I don't even care who's on. And I just try to exit out that mother flipper. But if I exit out too fast and the PlayStation 4 will freeze, and it's like, oh my, what is going on? The PlayStation 4 is a mess. I'm sorry, it's a mess. I don't have an Xbox One, but I guaranteed the user interface, I guarantee just the simplest, the most minute things run excellently on there. And I don't even own one. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing that's what it does. But if these Japanese games come in, if Phil Spencer's offer is able to offer the Xbox guys Japanese exclusive games on the Xbox One X, I hands down 100% believe that the Xbox One will surpass the PlayStation 4 in every way. I mean, think about it. Look at the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is offering you the same horrible games that were on the PlayStation 3. The same games that couldn't sell the PlayStation 3 because the PlayStation 3 got its butt kicked by the Wii and the Xbox 360 combined. It's offering you those same experiences on the PlayStation 4. Another God of War, another Uncharted, a franchise that I was in love with, but it's been streamlined, and only that it's just been extra goofy. Yakuza, those games were on the PlayStation 3. Holy smokes! If there was a franchise that I saw fall off to the max, is Yakuza. There's one line in the in Batman, the one with the Joker and Harvey. What's his name? Two-Face. There's one line in that movie that I think is so accurate. You know, because I see that a lot of the franchises that I known and loved in the past, and as I see the future comes, I start to go, you know what I'm saying? I start to get a little bit of an anger towards them. A lot of them, Final Fantasy, might be Pokemon. That's spoiler alert. Might be Pokemon, Yakuza, uh, might be Dragon Quest. Uh oh. Is what do you say? You either die the hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. PlayStation goes on that list as well. It's one of the greatest lines I've ever heard in my entire life, and I think that applies for a lot of the video games that I've been experiencing over the past couple years. You know. Anyway, that's off subject. But anyway, let's keep it real. The PlayStation 4 hasn't offered you anything as well. You know, a lot of people didn't run out and go buy PlayStation 4s for God of War and Uncharted. I don't know anybody that did that. 9 million people did it for Uncharted 4. That's pathetic. Over the 70 million or so PlayStation 4s. People were hyped because of that fugazi E3 that they gave us, where they were talking about, hey guys, guess what? Shenmue's coming. You know, hey guys, guess what? Final Fantasy VII's coming. Well, it was 20 years ago when they announced that. They did that same bull crap with the Final Fantasy 13, with the PS3. Hey guys, guess what? As much as I don't like this game, Kingdom Hearts is coming, you know? Anyway, as we speak, I believe the Xbox One X is the better console. And I'm just talking objectively. The backwards compatibility alone is amazing. They just got Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, as a backwards compatibility title. They had another game. Hold on now, I can't think. Oh, Star Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic, KOTOR 2. Made, I think that one was produced by Obsidian. Obsidian's the same one. I think their name's Obsidian. Obsidian's the same people that worked on. For those of us who are Fallout fans, they worked on Fallout New Vegas. They do good work, but you know, here and there they'll have a couple of problems. The backwards compatibility is something that the PlayStation 4 does not offer. I think the PlayStation 4 would do great with backwards compatibility. That's not there. Xbox has it. And all you need is just is these rumors to come true about the Xbox, and the Xbox saying, boom, we if they're able to drop some exclusive JRPGs, and I'll end the video with this. I don't want to take up your full day. But I got to keep it real. Ever since the Xbox One, I would say I've always was able to appreciate the RPG experience. Did I say PlayStation One? Xbox. I meant to say Xbox One, the Xbox original. Ever since the Xbox original one, whatever, I was always able to appreciate the RPG experience on that console. Going back to Jade Empire, Morrowind was on there. KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, the awesome backwards compatibility games. Then on the 360, it was Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon. Come on, help me out. Tales of Vesperia, I believe. Come on, help me out. Help me out. What else was there? There was I think it was Infinite Undiscovery. An okay game. Nothing to really toot your horn about, but it was better than anything that the PlayStation 2 was able to offer you at that time. If Xbox is able to get some exclusives, Japanese exclusive, I think they'll be quality. I think there will be 10 times more quality than anything that is on the PlayStation 4 currently. Probably not better than Persona 5. Let's not go too far. Probably not. The Persona 5 is another franchise that fell off. The Persona franchise, excuse me. Oh, shoot. But I don't know. I always felt like the Xbox was able to offer us a pretty good Japanese experience on their, or it's not Japanese, but an RPG experience on their console. So if these rumors are true, I say, boom. I say you have two consoles that have surpassed the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation brand once again, and that's Nintendo and the Xbox. I report in the video with this. I know I was going to end it with that, but I'll end it with this. We just got reports the other day that the PlayStation 4 sales have slowed down drastically. They basically were so slow that they have come to a complete halt. I believe if Microsoft, because Nintendo's going to win E3, but if you want to say who's going to win against PS4 and Xbox, if Microsoft does come out and show the Japanese games, because Japanese games are the new wave, and I've been saying that for years. And then if Sony comes out and wants to show us Spider-Man. If they come out and show us Spider-Man and Detroit and The Last of Us 2, it's a wrap. It's over. Yes, they will be highly rated games to the IGN staff and Greg Miller and other irrelevant websites and things of that such. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Detroit and all of them are going to get 10s and 9s and 8s, and that's very cute. But at the end of the day, consumers vote with their wallets. At the end of the day, the Switch is dominating. At the end of the day, the PlayStation 4s. Listen, gamers are slow, but they're not stupid. Listen, gamers are slow, but they're not stupid. They will catch on. They will eventually catch on, and they have caught on. The PlayStation 4 sales have slowed down drastically. This is the slowest we've ever seen of any PlayStation console ever. The reports came out the other day. It's not like I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Phil Spencer, if you do this, I'm getting me an Xbox One immediately. Definitely. Zebby, what if they bring back what's that shitty game called, Zebby? Scalebound. Oh, please don't bring back Scalebound. I'm sorry. I've been saying for years that Platinum Games is very extremely overrated. They make games for people that don't want to leave their homes. They jerk off the anime porn. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Anyway, it's the video for today.